Just getting in quick reactions from political guests. Shama Mohammed, national spokesperson of the Congress, joining me. Siddharth Yadav, spokesperson BJP. Anukriti, spokesperson Jan Suraj. Jayant Jigyasu, spokesperson RJD. I'm going to take one comment from each of you. I will start first with Shama Mohammed. Shama Mohammed, as of now, it looks like another depressing day for your party and indeed the Mahagathbandhan. For all the achievements they all had in 2024 Lok Sabha, signs of a revival, it seems the BJP remains India's party number one, NDA alliance number one.
Rajdeep, first and foremost, like you said, it's around 10:20. We still have a lot more time. It's not that one decides. I've seen many elections in the last 10 years. You are, of course, an expert in all this, but we know by 12, we kind of get what the picture is all about.
But at least the gap is almost 100, madam. Madam, the gap is almost 100 seats. So will there be, I ask you this again, will there be any introspection, or will you put some file in a cupboard which nobody will know about how you all did a report on Bihar, where you went wrong or right?
No, I personally feel there should be introspection, and one has to be not dependent on a second party in a state and strengthen the organization of the Congress party is my personal thing. But
and you will not blame the EVMs, I hope.
Can I finish? Please don't interrupt. I also want to say the Election Commission's role in this. We all know the Model Code of Conduct came in October 6th. September 30th, 10,000 rupees was announced. Why was it 1.5 weeks back another 10,000 rupees was put in the ladies' banks when the Model Code of Conduct was there, and the Election Commission keeps quiet? See, there is complete violation of the Model Code of Conduct. The election, why should we always take it? What is Mr.
That's a fair debatable point. Ma'am, you've raised an important point. People call it vote kharidi. Critics of the government call it vote kharidi. It's bribing. Okay, you've used the word bribe.
The Election Commission is going to be quiet. The Election Commission is no more.
I take your point. I'm not disputing it, ma'am. I'm not, but you had a question for the BJP
Siddharth Yadav, if these trends hold, congratulations coming your way. Too early, some would suggest, but you've really now, if you look at the margin between the Mahagathbandhan and you, like I said, congratulations will come your way. But a larger question, Siddharth, if you actually look at the fine print in your alliance, one would have thought the BJP wanted to be the big brother this time. The big brother in Bihar, in terms of numbers, is the JDU, even numerically speaking. The JDU right now at 72, the BJP at 71. Far away on what the dynamics were in 2020. Nitish Kumar's final election, it might be what many suggest, but the messaging is clear. The JDU is still the big brother when it comes down to your alliance in Bihar.
No, Preeti, first of all, seeing the trends, of the Bihar results, we would want to thank the people of Bihar for the enormous support that they've given us. We were very confident from day one, and that confidence was deep-rooted in the good governance that we have delivered to the people of Bihar in past 20 years.
But Siddharth, do you admit that it is the JDU which is the big brother now, the bigger player, the bigger party, the bigger regional force?
Preeti, I know, I understand the excitement for today's results, and I've been waiting for 20 minutes. Please let me, speak for 1 minute at least, and then I can answer your question. I'll straight away come to what probably you wish to ask. It doesn't matter in an alliance like NDA who is a bigger brother or who is not. Last time we were the bigger brother. What did change? What is going to change now? What matters the most is that we are fighting this election as an alliance together. We are fighting this election as an NDA. We are fighting this election giving a proposition to the people of good governance. We are fighting this election together, going to the people of, promising a double engine ki sarkar. And the people are supporting that. The people are standing with the double engine ka promise. The people are standing with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji's vision and Nitish Kumar ji's action on the ground.
Rajdeep,
and that is what matters.
So if contrary to what pollsters suggested that it would be the RJD that would be the single largest party. It's not turning out like that in any way. RJD is at 58. It is BJP and JDU which are besting each other to be the single largest party.
No, what is very clear is that this is, as these numbers stand, a landslide. Because when you win 2/3 in Bihar, and there are very few, we've seen 3 elections of the last 4, 2010, 2015 and 2025, landslides one way or the other. Lalu and Nitish came together, landslide 2015. Nitish and BJP came together, they got 206 landslide. And now Nitish and Narendra Modi coming back together, landslide again. In fact, the first time that they've come together in an assembly election in this manner with a landslide. Remember in 2010, it was pre-Narendra Modi. What you're clearly seeing, where Nitish Babu goes, he brings that 15% additional vote. I think this needs to be understood. The two main fronts are about 20-25%. The RJD is about 25%, BJP around 20. Whoever gets that additional 15 to 18% that Nitish Kumar brings wins the election. That's exactly what you're seeing in Bihar. You bring Nitish Kumar into any dish, the dish tastes well. And it becomes the winning dish. And that's exactly what's happening in this election. I want to get quick reactions from the RJD at the moment. I think we are joined by an RJD spokesperson also. Anukriti is there, Jan Suraj, Jayant Jigyasu. क्या आप हार मान रहे हो कि नहीं?
No, we have great expectations and we don't do politics of despair, but of hope. And I will wait for more rounds to be finished. And then only I will be able to comment on these trends. And I hope that these trends are going to change.
But is there an acceptance that you're not doing as well as 2020? That's very clear.
No. There are so many rounds to be over, and this trend will change. That is what I can tell you.
Okay, you're saying the trend will change. Picture abhi baki hai, but I want to get Anukriti. Anukriti,
we didn't find any level playing field in this very election, and the very unholy alliance between the ruling dispensation and the Election Commission of India. The world had seen
Okay, that's a very serious allegation. Siddharth Yadav, we want a quick response because this is going to be made. That 10,000 rupees given 10 days before the election and then given throughout the model code of conduct. Everyone is calling it within the opposition a bribe. Ye vote kharidi thi. Do you agree or not? Somewhere, do you need to introspect? When the opposition does it, you call it revdi. When you do it, you call it empowerment. But it is a bribe.
No, Rajdeep, I do not accept that charge. First of all, one has to understand that the scheme which you are speaking about, the scheme was launched in 2006. It is the NDA government which has been supporting the women entrepreneurs in Bihar back from 2006. It was the Jivika Didi scheme in 2006 that was launched. If that continues and a targeted scheme for women to ensure and come up with empowerment to set up their own businesses, and a target scheme cannot be called
one week before the election. One week before the election, come on. Siddharth Yadav, you're an intelligent man. 1 week before the election, you remember the Jivika Didis again.
Second, Rajdeep. No, second, Rajdeep, 1 week before the election or 1 day before the election. If this is against the law of this country or if this is a violation of the model code of conduct, I invite the Congress party and I invite you. One must go and challenge it in the court. When it is not illegal, then also you would want to question. Why question? We have been in Bihar in power for 20 years. It is our prerogative when we decide what scheme to launch when. When we decided, we made a budgetary provision 8 months back.
Sir, we have very short comments. I can see Shama Mohammed getting... Shama Mohammed, you're losing...
And giving the benefit. It should not
Shama
be that
Mohammed,
much of a
quick
problem.
answer.
The Election Commission. He says it's his prerogative. Then there is no need of an election commission. Tell them to get lost. Let's all do it on our prerogative. We'll also do what we want in our prerogative and say whatever we want.
Madam,
what is the function of the election
go
commission?
and challenge it in the election commission. For you, the election commission is lost only. For you, there is no election commission. There's only a Rahul Gandhi commission. Your frustration will get to so much of your head that now the results are also not going to teach you the right
lessons. You won the election.
Understand what is happening. Understand what the message of the people
Siddharth Yadav, Shama Mohammed. अरे थोड़ा जरा बिहार में क्या देते हैं ठंडक थोड़ी ले लो अभी सत्तू but sattu is very healthy. I had an excellent sattu paratha with Sanjay Jha of the JDU. But Anukriti, very quickly, game set and match for Prashant Kishore. Okay.